speed up. Okay, it's one of these games against Pearly that my hand gets stopped by one hand trap, right? But since it's Pearly, I get to play. Check this. This game is actually insane. He goes that, it's fine. He gets trap to be safe. He searches, activate, summon. There's some Pearly plays. I let him play. I let him play. I fuse. I don't super poly this. I fuse into Granguignol here. And you'll see why, because this way this is gonna dodge. Summon, add, and then also dodge, so it doesn't get negated. This also triggers the chain block into add a card to hand. It doesn't have anything. Add a looper. This summons Quem. This adds more courier. And this sends Rentbrom. Activate to stance insanely played well. Quem activates to send Albaz, and then also revive back Cartesia, which is not really a big deal because she was already used. Alright. Chain Super Poly to dodge. Fuse with that guy, with Pearl Lily, into Corairis. I always forget to put it in attack or defense. I already know what the correct play here. Now this sends Albaz, and now I activate to summon Albaz, and he has call by. Fuck. If he did not, like, this player is weird. No Pearly player ever play call by. If he did not call by that Albaz, I would have fused with this, and my friend does not trigger because of loss, and I still have Mercurial in hand. So after all that cooking, I lose because of call by. Call by is like the worst card. He sends my fight to suck up that. I put it to defense. He gets I put it to 0. He gets Zeus. Zeus is not a big deal. One last card in hand. I summon that to get a Branded White to play around. You know what? The Ashi bitch. He sends the entire field to grave. I don't really mind. I force him to do it. Now I go Lubellian. At this point he's checked. Send that and get Mergade. I don't really care for the negate on this. I will let him just do this to the field. I don't really mind it. Goodbye. This triggers, and now I get access to Brand Fusion. Just because I had Tragedy in grave. So out of this without playing it to Ash, and now I use it. Does he have Ash? Yes, he does, of course. But I played around it because I will just go. I guess I'll be on set punishment. Yeah. And then he just scoops another game where punishment shows work. And then he's out here. This is the last game from the qualifiers. We'll go show the list, or like some lists, just to like speak about the deck and say what's correct. Here is another one. We're also going second. This is against Pearly. Alright, we can skip through his turn. He searches field, play lots of hand traps. And my hand is decent. If I went first, this sound completely cooks. But like going second, it's mid. But it's still decent enough to win, I guess. He missed what I was. Why did he miss? He did. Okay. Draw 2. Oh my god, draw 6. And the unaffected Noir. My top deck was this, which is good, I guess. And now let's cook. Send that. Of course this is the only Pearly one con, right? They do that garbage, right? They draw 6 and they draw 2 maxi. Otherwise, if they don't draw 2 maxi, they lose. By the way, this was like most Pearly players are greedy. They don't do this. But since you already draw 2, you draw 4, you should set Delicious under Noir. Because if you set Delicious under Noir, basically this is unoutable if you sit on it. But he did not do it, he just set, he just wanted to draw 2 more. which is also fair, I guess. Normal summon Alba, send Retribution, that's why I send Brand Fusion. And then chain, get that. Now if he chains Noir to spin, he has to chain again to spin Albaz. Otherwise, I fuse with it. That's why he did not. That's why I did this exact play, which is a really smart play, actually. I haven't watched these games in a while. I'm just watching it with you guys. I give him a draw. I fuse these two into Sanctifier here. Now this Noir is outed. He just set. His Bozo just sat on it. He has to kill before. I mean, he has to spin before it gets killed. This cannot be targeted. That's why. There's so many games where I did the exact same plays against a Pearl player. Brand Fusion. He has Ash for Brand Fusion, but it's fine. I have Mercurial. Yeah, I drew Mercurial anyways. Even if he Ashes that. Oh wait, no, it's not fine. I need Mercurial, right? No. If he Ashes that, I can still go Fusion Duplication, Fusion Deployment into Cartesia and go Puppet. Here I just wanted to get Puppet in the grave, basically, and then get Ephraim Merged, why not? He Nibiros, but I don't really care. This is why, this is a reason, like some people call this card bad, the card I'm gonna set, but like, it's amazing. This card is amazing. Going second, even going first if you get nibbed, it's so fucking good. Now we have Puppet anyways. Why do I feel safe about this line? What I exactly did, I give him like 3 million draws, because Pearly players do not play Cold Buy, because Cold Buy chain block their own card, so they usually don't play Cold Buy. Here, this just goes into Sanctifier. He maxis again, but who cares? It's a Royal Maxi as well. Pretty nice. Summon Sancti. And then activate Sancti to get Merged, and or to get Albaz, so it's all fair to fuse with that. This gets set back. Anyways. Put it in attack because I don't really care about evenly. He has these two face up, so I put it in attack to deal more damage. Get Albion. And then also get Renbrom, just to get a search. I'm basically playing for follow up. Whatever he does, it's useless. Set 3 minion useless spells, and then I also played around talents. This adds me back Brand Fusion. It will most likely get Ashed, but I don't really care. He doesn't have Ash even. Just for extra damage because he has some cards that protect. And then attack, and that's lethal. Pretty good game as well. Still not fucking Snake Eyes. There are some fucking Snake Eyes guys, so don't worry. Let's check another one. This one is against April, and I think she played Fighting Snake Eyes for the majority of the a qualifier. I'm not really sure if she played Branded. I don't remember. And check this game. It's first Maxi. I get Cartesia, and then search that. I fuse. I go for Brand Fusion anyways, and set the Puppet as well. Brand Fusion activate. I get Ashed. No, I don't get Ashed. Okay, it's Sanctifier. And then set Duplication. I'll let it summon, I think, so I don't play into Gamma. And now I do that. He has Cold Buy, of course. Okay, so this is Maxi on her turn. Gave her 3 draws. 1 for 1. Promethean. I mean, not Promethean. Black Witch and wow, did she get that? And Cold Buy. I don't really know if she's experienced with the deck or not at this point. But I just know I play through this. This dodges into another Maxi, like Makes sense. And then I chain this. Chain duplication. At that point I used to play 2 duplication, that's why I hard drew it all the time. I still play 2, but just not in the Yubel version. This some squim, and I still fuse into Furious here to pop the field. Get Cartesia, and then fuse to merge it. Oh my god, so many draws though. And then I try to punish Flambert, she chains Cannon. Makes sense. And then I pop merge it in the field. Yeah, she didn't have played well. She should have kept this on the field. She has so many cards. And then the field pops everything. She goes Gamma, Summon Witch. It's fine at this point. What does this get anyway? Oak. There was no reason to pop Flambert. She wanted to keep it in rotation, I guess that's why she did that. He gets that, she gets that, she draws a card. Because, you know, not enough cards in hand after 3 million maxis. Another body. This does nothing. She doesn't play the field, I guess. SP checks Darrenbron playing, I guess. Cartesia come back to hand. And this gets ashed, of course. I let it through. I don't want. There's no need to activate this and give her another draw. Let's continue the game. Oh, by the way, this game made me realize that Branded. I shouldn't have played Branded in the qualifiers, right? Because I used to win most of the games, but every single win like is a fucking war, dude. It takes so much effort to win. Like this was me going first into Fkse, into Farking Snake Eyes. Like I should have just played Farking Snake Eyes and I would have topped easily. I would just fucking hunt trap spam every single time. But I sticked with Branded. Day 3, like I was so drained because of this matchup. This matchup is so hard. She gets that back to hand. I activate sword, get Albaz, and then try to fuse. She lets me because the Furious checks, I think. That's why she let me. She has Effect Veiler. I pop one of the sets. She has Unform for that, alright. It's no biggie. Was this even correctly played? Wait. No, I don't think so. Yeah, it was correct. It was correct. From 2 parties. I still pop the setup to adjust original. Bluff original. She doesn't use SP for the entire thing. I don't think that's right. She says Flambert, I get Cartesia. Oh no, Maxi, that's crazy. I haven't realized. I thought I get Maxi again. This gets on the field, which gets me punishment. Another game that you see punishment put in work. Some bozos still think Spratt. I do this, by the way, for a reason. Just because. Oh, I see why. Because if she searches Skyburn here, she would check my call by. And at that point, it will be too late to pop that. Alright, so I'll explain more. She gets Skyburn, she activates it, she pops, and she targets call by. If I chain Furious to that, it will be too late to call by it. So I do it now. So I get to. You see, Skyburn? Do I get to call by? Now it's a real good play. Goodbye. She nicks off to Link Koribo. I think I get punishment here, and then I fuse these 2 into Direct Stabilia with punishment. So far, punishment brought me back Merjade and also got me a Direct Stabilia. Took out a body from him. It's such a fucking good card. She does that, she pops a body, but at this point I don't really mind. Did I even use Sanctifier's turn? No, I haven't used Sanctifier. I think she's also low on time, but keep in mind it was like fucking like a playthrough a million thing. She kept this for this, which I don't really know if it was good or not. I don't think it was good. Does she have there was no correct play here. She loses no matter what. This gets me Quem sent that. Oh, I still. Oh my. No, I did Brand Fusion. I was thinking I still have the Brand Fusion. Send that. Get a looper. No, someone a looper. She scoops. Let's see one more Farking Stick again. Now this hand is really good, but let's see what we play against. It's Snake Eye Cash. Snake Eye Cash. I have Super Poly, Bravo, Thrust, and Albaz, which is like an insane hand. But let's see how far he goes with the combo. I really hate this garbage ass card, Unicorn and Birth. Like fucking ban this shit already. This is Burning Gas garbage. Oh, this is a Heat Soul 9 as well. Look at how many hand traps he will have. Search follow up and then draw 2. Burst summons back Unicorn. What's crazy is the craziest thing about this field, like the whole cook, is fucking Unicorn and Birth. Let's see how I play this. Oh my days! Oh my god, why did I fucking save this? Alright. So this is insane. This is Grass, Bravo, Super Poly, Thrust, but he maxied me. Okay? So let's see how we play through this. No, some Albaz. I get unparmed, I guess. Yeah. As usual. Does he trigger Unicorn? Yeah, he doesn't care about Thrust. I go Grass, he goes Ash. Oh my Grass, oh my days. He has Maxi Ash. Talents, I used to play Talents at this point. Now he punishes 3 cards. This was bait basically. He would see that Retribution is engraved and I don't have no other card, so he would just use it to banish that card. Alright, he goes IP. I draw 2 instead of going for, because I know taking does not win. I go Cartesia, he chains, I Super Poly. Albaz and that. How the fuck do I win this? Like, even with all these cards, I still lose just because of hand traps. He has Umparm, Ash, and Maxi. Maxi is the biggest problem here. I banish one of the Flamberges, and then chain this. This will dodge into another one. I still haven't used pronunciation, by the way. He summons that in attack. Is this ever an angle of lethal? No, I think it's a puppet angle. I summon Quem, which gonna get me back the Merjade, this since whatever, and then I run Fusion. After all that, I don't really mind how many cards he draws at this point. We survive back Merjade to punish the other Flamberge. And I also make Savage. I could have hard make Sanctifier, I guess. But this is better just because I don't wanna rely 100% on I don't wanna rely 100% on wait, this is lethal. Oh my god, okay. Okay, so that's lethal. If I missed it. And if it wasn't lethal, I would just puppet lock him. It was lethal through fucking Imperm, Ash, Maxi, and like a full Snake Eye combo with Birth Unicorn. I will play it. Let's watch another one. Please be fucking Snake Eyes, dude. This hind is pretty decent. Yeah, it's fucking snake eyes. Let's go through his turn. It's probably, to be fair, like there's only I know like 3 to 4 players that are good with fucking snake eyes. Spratt, Spectre, Nezo, and Dogo. And Kid Art, like 5 players that know how to play this deck. But like Spratt is the best, and Nezo also. They are like the best two I played against. Other players they don't really know the lines; they just clicking. But it works out for them most of the time, just because of. Okay, so here I get bamboozled. They play this garbage. Other players work out for him just because the deck is so custom and like the cards are custom and you have like 3 main hand traps and the hand traps carry. You don't really need to be good with this deck to win. Here he goes 2 level 8s, and I do not Nibiru because I know like not many players play this card, but this guy is weird. He plays it. It's like a Korean tech. Now is Nibiru safe? I would like to see how I win this because for most players it's just GG's at this point. Oh, also this guy plays Ulk, which is not really good. He plays it just because he has it on Royal. Like, why not just set IP? I don't really get it. If he sets IP, the board will be a lot better. This is still a really good board. I guess he has some hand traps as well. He summons that. Papa, I guess this summons IP. Okay. I am sorry, brother. You know your shit. And then he added Karen. No, he added that. Maybe he has Karen in hand already. I start with normal summon Albaz to take out one of the negates. And then I chain that. Ooh, this is a really nice play. I chain that negate. And this way I get fused with the IP. Basically, if the board is outed. That's why this deck is. I would say it's not really that. It's decent going second just because of the engine is a board breaker, right? Like Albaz is a board breaker by its own. And it's like it's the main card in the deck. Otherwise, this deck, like you need to be good to go second with this deck basically because usually you just want every single hand trap and like you hand trap your opponent to death. That's going second strategy. But with this deck, like just droplet and engine can break a field. Maxi, do I call by Maxi? I don't. I need the call by. Into Cartesia. I try to banish and then chain Cartesia. I give you a tip now. Maybe, this matchup still wasn't that, like it was very recent. I should have went battle first, battle and then banish Flamberge because you could chain Karen, pop Flamberge, and it floats. So that's a tip. You don't just merge it. Like he chains Karen to merge it effect. That's what I mean. I need the draw one here. And the draw one was mid. He did not chain Karen for some reason. I don't really know why. Now this triggers and I call by it. I held my goal by that use the maxi. What will I do next? How do I win this for the fuck? Let him cook. I summon this. Set the field to 0, go battle, attack. Go X trigger, without really mind. End my turn. Let him cook. I did not need to call by Karen there, I guess, because if I was summoning Coriris and he pops it, I get to search a Luber. I get to summon a Luber. So I would just let Karen through instead of call buying it. This is his first play. I get Merjade. That's why punishment is so good. He gets another Maxi. So this is double Maxi so far. He negates here, which is fine. I took care of the negate. Pops Merge Jade in his card. His Garunix Engrave. Yeah, Garunix activates. No effect because Karen was called by. Okay. I see why I called by Karen. Specifically for this turn. Send Cartesia if it's to another Merge Jade. This is still under Maxi, by the way. He summons that, searches Popular, I guess, or Oak. Oh, he plays Oak. He gets that card. Tries to target Albaz. I try to banish it so he doesn't summon. I negate that shit. He pops the field. That summons back Karen. Oh, and links off it to this. Pop the entire field. This adds me Elubar to hand. I let him go battle. He kills one guy, doesn't really matter. I add Brand Fusion. Oh, I haven't used Brand Fusion this entire turn. This is, by the way, this is through double Maxi. And like a full combo, a full Fire King Snake Eyes combo, which is like a mid combo. I'll be real if he did the right combo, which Spratt does. I will link off the video from Spratt in the description if you guys want to see it. If you guys want to download the deck better. I wouldn't have like gone this far. This is well played so far. Let's get Impalm, which is fine. I really wanted to check for Impalm, that's why I never summoned it. Otherwise, I would have special summoned Cartesia first. Send the Papito Loquito. Discard Cartesia. What sucks? Oh, I played 2 Mercurial throughout the entire thing, just because every single game going second is a grind game, and you need the double Mercurial for the grind against Fire King Snake Eyes. Summon Sanctifier, and he searches that. I don't really mind. We send the Papito Loquito. This is turn 5 Papito Loquito through 2 Maxi. Get Merge Jade and give him El Papito. And attack. I don't want to deal with it. And then punish that so he does not pop my Lost. Here is a small mistake I did. I don't ever summon Sanctifier in Extra Monster Zone. Unless your thing is full. Your thing is clocked. So if you have like 2 bodies, it's fine. Because you summon and then you summon. And you still have a body free. That way in the recursion you can make Verti. And then Super Poly, Verti Super Pulls the field without even battling. Because if you battle one of the cards, you lose basically. Mercurial this, I don't want him to get to Skyburn. And then he scoops. Let's watch another game. Here's another game. I go first here. Oh, okay. This is also against Pearly, I think. And this is insane. But I'm gonna show you this deck is so good into Pearly. Going first. Look how little interruptions I have, right? I have Super Poly, and I have a Tragedy set. And that's basically it. I have Nibiru, Alternative will come up against Pearly. Pearly is best case scenario here. He goes that, activate, get a spell. He activates and I let it. You may ask why do I let this? First of all, he discards a card, which gets me like he's gonna discard a card for nothing. And second of all, he will play into Nib this way, because after I Super Poly, he will summon back and then summon and then like get the spells. So Nibiru will hurt him this way. Also, it's actually well played. I sent Puppet and I fuse into Coriris. Search follow up. This was a Brecht hand, by the way. He triggers, I don't really care, that's what I was aiming for. He adds a spell and now he summons another body. This is third summon. He misses but doesn't really matter. He gets that. Okay. Summon number 4. He tries to go battle, I make it 0. I don't really know if so it's correct to make this to put this in defense, by the way, but maybe I should have put it in attack. Yeah, I should have put it in attack. He searches last spells. He goes that. I let him. I don't really care. He also plays around Nibiru, which is well played by him. Still no set delicious. He was greedy again. He wanted the one draw over the attack gained, and I think I went through just because of this again. Of course, he draws Fkse. That's the only good play they can play. They can do. Get Blind Fusion. Does it get ashed or no? It doesn't. Sanctifier. This is the exact same thing happened last game. Outing that. Damn. He spent everything. I don't really care about Thrust right now because he's gonna summon back with the field, which lets me get Thrust again. I like life. He hits. I don't really mind at this point. I don't kill it just to set duplication. Setting duplication is fine here because I did not want to play into Ash Blossom or anything, because searching grass or like Foolish Burial is also good, but I guess this is the better play to be safer. Activate this first play. I kept this for Gamma as well, so I cannot get Gamma'd. I said Nibiru stage, doesn't no point in making Nibiru. Make Merge just in case this strategy fail where I don't get to pop it, but I do. They don't play Kobai. Puts in attack. He sets 3 minion. I banish one of these guys, and he scoops. It was just Tragedy and Sword Poly. Easy. Let's watch another one. Alright, so this game was against Kaito. I made mistakes in this game, and I will show you. And I will show you how like some mistakes you just don't see it, but it's there. And could have easily won me the game. Not easily, because like playing this deck, going second is insanely hard. And I'm gonna show you like fucking some plays that I could have played like a lot better, and scenarios I could have been played a lot better. I was playing against Kaito. I don't think he's that like he's decent. He's decent with the deck. He's not really that like as good as Spratt or anything. He makes a lot of mistakes as well with it. But he's like decent. Like, I don't know what this. He has I wait for him to do this line. I have Nibiru for that. He makes Doolittle Chimera. I'm not sure, but I don't want to like say anything because I'm not really expert with this deck, but I think he could have ended on Flamberge and IP set, but instead he chooses some other lines that play into Super Poly. Whatever, he summons that, and then fuse, and this exactly places Super Poly. I Super Poly these two and then attack this and win the game. I did not have it, he didn't get punished. Of course he has Fkse, but I have Callby for it, it's fine. Here I'm gonna show you why these cards are so good and you should play more than one. At least against Falcon Snake Eyes, because against Yubel, loss is not really that good because Poi changes the like Phantom Vibel changes the effect instead of negating the activation, which sucks. So loss is not really as good. Check this here. I activate Lost. He could have easily played around this by having Flamberge and IP set by 30. He went for Avatar. And now he cannot do anything, he just looks at me while I play the game. Summon that. Get this boy to send Albab and send Puppet. Attack that. IP is out, he doesn't have Link Karibo. Our way to get Link Karibo. Send Brand Fusion to Grave, draw to Deployment. which will be kind of relevant. I played this turn well. Activate that, I know it will be negated. He negates. Let's go that even go into, like, it's a bad negate for him. Realistically, it will go into nothing, basically. Yeah, it wouldn't go into anything. It was just baiting his effect, basically. And he should know that because I already shrouded. I already know summoned. There's nothing I could search here. But he does negate. This floats. Now he just clicks things. This dodges. I wanted this to happen exactly because this is the only way I get access to Branded Fusion. And he uses every single effect he has, basically. He shouldn't have used the Promethean for no reason. Add back Branded Fusion. Do we use Branded Fusion here? No, he used deployment because I can feel the ash in his hand. He didn't hide it. I get Albaz and Fuse. Here is my first mistake. Like, it doesn't look like a mistake, but it is. Check this. I fuse with that, which is wrong. Like, him going into that is not good because I basically have to two bodies. So he goes into this. Instead of using with that, I fuse with the Dual Chimera or with the Promethean Princess. I guess Dual Chimera. Yeah, I fuse with Dual Chimera. He activates this to pop the board, which I want him to do. I just chain merge banish Promethean. Or banish this even. Yeah. Both would be a good banish. And in this way, he outs his entire bolt by himself, and my merge is engraved. I don't stick with one merge that cannot be used next turn. Banish one of his card, get follow up, and then that would cook. But instead I fused with it because, like, it was bad. But I saw that really fused. Cannot see the effect. I went for it. It wasn't really good. Use effect, banish that, so his Skyburn is stage in hand, and also said this. Cartesia get back to hand, and then this gets ashed, which I know about the ash. Yeah, dash. So I played through. I guess Maxi was called by, but it still counts. Like, it was 1-for-1. Maxi, ash, like the entire board. Now here is where I threw the game. I would say it doesn't look like it, but I did. Activate this. He used Maxi Shot's call by, which is a bad play. It's negated still. -1 for him for no reason. And then I go Sanctifier, which is wrong. I'll show you what is the better play here. The better play is to go into Lubellian, alright? Why is that a better play? Lubellian gets me Tragedy Engrave, which is a search follow-up, and then I get to shuffle back Granganul, okay? Now, I give him Puppet and I revive back Cartesia. I have two Cartesias Engrave. One is... I will discard this with Lubellian, okay? Get Cartesia on the field. Summon it with the Sanctifier. Fuse with Merge 8 into something like... you know what? Into Granganul. Send Albion. Or even send Rindbrom. Both are good. Send Rindbrom, Albion. They are both like wins here. And then that way, I get follow-up from Albion, I get follow-up from Tragedy Engrave. Like, this could search me in white, banishment, or maybe I could just Rindbrom and fuse with one of his cards, alright? But I guess Albion is better just because he has Skyburn in his hand. He probably plays one. But like, there's so many lines instead of what I do here. Go straight to Sanctifier, and this line loses. And then get Albaz and this, which actually does not win. Fuse, get that guy, and now he gets Popular, which Popular guy, he plays Subversion and Skyburn, which is weird. He plays both cards. He gets Subversion, which sets my Merge 8, and at this point I lose. Also, our play was to summon this in Extra Monster Zone because you want to make Verti in the follow-up turn. So this turn, like I played last turn really well, this turn was a little bad played. Like I said, Lubellian, shuffles back Granganul, Cartesia summon, Cartesia is follow-up, I fuse with Merge 8, send to Grave, get Punishment, or send Rindbrom, or get Branded White. So many cards that win me the game. Instead I go for this exact line, which loses. He gets Karen for next turn, and then he ends his turn. I draw into tragedy, by the way, so if this wasn't grave, I don't draw it. This is another reason, but like it's a niche reason. I go battle, kill that, and now I'm checked by Karen in hand, basically. I crush this for some reason. Why do I crush this? I guess crushing this is fair. Yeah, crushing that's fair. I already like through the game, I'd say. He pops, summons. At this point, this would trigger also to go into Quim. Like doing that line would actually just win me the game here. He gets Arvata, and this checks everything. This is GG, so I just lose. So this is just an example on unwinnable games. Like this game, like anyone else would just say it's unwinnable, but it was actually very winnable. They're just actually just insane lines that you can do to win the game. That's a cool part of this deck. It's as good as the player is. That's basically why I like it. And then I have nothing to do to win there. Even though this is already lethal because he pops with Skyburn, get a body. He doesn't even scan to set Skyburn. This gets checked by negate and lethal. So I have been playing this, and this is a decent list, but the pure is better, obviously, just because you play this garbage, right, to get to that. Going first, if you draw this, you basically win the game. There's so much good lines with this. I'm gonna show up some lines. I'm gonna show some lines in this video as well. But what I hate about this is we play one of these, which I hate. At least I play two. And what else? I play less Cartesia, which I would like to play 3 just to play around hand traps. And I play one Mercurier. And also the extra deck. Like, this is completely memeing, right? This is much better. You add Mud Dragon here, take out this, and you also, if you want to play the deck optimally, you take out this, you add Dracostabilia, you take out the Yubels for this bricks, and then you take out the field as well, and then you add another Cartesia, another Lubellian, because the lines you can do with Lubellian is insane if you go first, another Mercurier, another one of these, and also this sexy card. I think I cannot spell. Not care. This guy is the goo. It's basically an OCG tech, which everybody memed on, but it's really good. You go with this guy, send it to the Brand Fusion to go into Randbrom or to Lubellian, right? Because it's a dark and it's swing beast at the same time. Or you grass it, and then it outs the Farking Snake Eyes field. Because you banish original and the field spell and Flamberge from grave, and basically kill the follow-up completely. It's such a good card. I would play it if I played this list normally, but right now I am really into the Yubel stuff, right? Because it's fun. I really wanted fresh air. Let me show some. Let me show you why these cards are so good. All right. Let me go into solo mode. Alright, so let's act like this is Eluber, alright? And I'll show you what to do with this line. We do this first, okay? Hopefully the bot doesn't have any interruptions. We chain Maxi because we don't want it to run, it's annoying. It resolves, let's go. Activate field, select a card, we pop this, we say no, it gets popped. We summon this boy, alright? Important note to say before we play this out is Nightmare Throne on activation. If he chains Maxi, you don't summon. We just give up on the Yubel stuff. It's not worth summoning 2 bodies for 1 negate. It's not worth it. Now after I do this, I normally summon Eluber. Attempt to search. Alright, attempt to search. He will imperm this. If he has imperm, he will imperm Eluber. So I do this before I go into Spratt of Yubel. Since he impermed a looper, I do this, go into Verti, make Verti now, and then I make Phantom. Summon Phantom, and now I do this, and this is merge it. So just from field, like even if you don't draw a looper, like this is still a really good field. You get a negate, a merge jade, and a random basically because you and follow up because you activate. I mean, you don't really get follow because this is usually looper. Sorry. But you usually send random here, so it's like negate, random, and banish from merge jade. So this is such a fucking good card to go first with. Now we'll see if it doesn't get negated, alright? Let's see if it doesn't get impermed. Elbow doesn't get impermed. Okay, so here let's act like this is not in hand, alright? So I do this now as well. Activate, we have to choose this. You could add it to hand, it's fine at this point. Or you can send to grave, doesn't do anything. I normal summon a looper, search blind fusion. It resolves, alright. Now I make Phantom Yubel. So this is not a garnet, this is like still works from hand, I just don't get to make Verti. Or you can just send it to grave, same thing. And now I activate blind fusion. If he arches, I get to negate and summon Yubel, right? Negate, pop Phantom of Yubel, pop Spirit of Yubel, summon Yubel, you get the draw. Or if he does not do anything, we just play normal lines. I would usually use the opinion from that we don't care. Let's accept the hand. Do whatever. You get a draw, summon this. Hopefully he uses the bot is an effect, so I get to show off what I want to show off. Make merge jade. Dude, if my mic is muted this entire time, I'll be so fucking mad. Hopefully it's not. Summon this. And then we set lost. Let's make sure we play Loving Defender, so yeah, I do. And turn. This is punishment. Now hopefully use an effect, come on. Yes, let's go. Not happening, brother. We activate to negate. It's negated, we destroy this. And this summons OG Yubel. Not change anything. Now I do this. Get back that guy, right? And now check this out. Special summon. Fuse the entire field. I mean, I don't really infuse my field, right? Just my opponent's field. But this is just to show you what this card can do with punishment. This is absolutely broken. Like, I've used this fucking... Like, I punishes the entire field. Like, if he could have like 6 monsters and I could do this still. This activates to burn him. This activates to add whatever. Add more courier, I guess. And this gets to... I don't use that. This gets to shuffle a card. This gets to return there. Get more courier. And burn him. Here, what's fun, also next turn you shuffle this and Spirit of Yubel and you make another Phantom Yubel, alright? Just because field shuffled it back. Which is absolutely, this is absolutely like a rock. When it happens, it's so much fun. It's crazy amount of fun. But this is gonna be rare. This is gonna be really rare. Also, another tip: if your opponent's playing Yubel, you can just use his field without using any of your cards. just with punishment bring us the card, this entire field. It's so much fun, dude. You guys gotta try this. Oh, this is pretty much it. Like, I want to show my WCQ games, like some of the best games I had, and this, like, how to use the build cards in Branded.